you're going to become just as much of a loser as the loser that you're hanging around. Hey guys, what's going on? This is Matt Elam, Masters in Exercise Physiology, owner of Martial Culture, sensei of Flow Fighting Way, and master of Beishin. Wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about achieving your optimal goals in life. Achieving optimal goals, it kind of seems like esoteric. You don't always feel like you can get there because what is optimal goals, or what are optimal goals? How do you gauge whether you're living your purpose, whether you're getting the most out of life? You know, and I don't know all that stuff either. I don't claim to, but one thing that I know for sure in my life and in your life that has to happen for you to reach your optimal level of whatever it is that you desire. Could be to be a champion in sport. It could be to be financially free. Could be to run for office. Whatever it is, you have to consider this mantra. Champions, geniuses, and saints. CGS. Champions, geniuses, and saints. Those are the people that you surround yourself with. There's been studies that will show you that the 5 people that you hang around the most, that you associate with throughout the day the most, are the ones that you're going to emulate. And so, if you're hanging around individuals that are not in that mantra, they're not champions, geniuses, or saints, sooner or later you're going to be dumbed down, you're going to become mediocre, you're going to become just as much of a loser as the loser that you're hanging around. And oftentimes it's friends, but it's also family members. And if these kind of people are bringing you down and they don't have that higher level, they don't have that CGS for their lives, it's harsh, but you have to cut them out. It doesn't mean you don't love your friends. These might be friends you grew up with. These might be family members that you're very close to. It doesn't mean you cut them out, but it just means they don't become the center of your universe. You don't have a strong bond with them day in and day out. Champions, geniuses, and saints. Now, I know there's a lot of holes in that mantra. You could say, well, some geniuses are psychopaths. Some geniuses, they don't do anything in their life. They don't make any money. They don't create anything. They're worthless. Some saints abuse kids. Some champions aren't good people. I know all that bullshit. But what I'm saying is, they have to meet that qualification. A champion, they're pushing for something. They're dedicated to something. A genius is not just linear intelligence. It's not just an IQ test. A genius could be kinesthetic. The way they move is very, very, it's of great ingenuity. You know, they're ingenious that way. It could be they're musically gifted. A saint is somebody that just has a good spirit. And it doesn't mean they naturally have that. It means people that are willing to work on it. Because if they're willing to work hard on it, when being a saint, being spiritual doesn't come to them naturally, then they're also a champion. You know, champion, genius, and saint. I'm from Holland. Isn't that weird? Name that movie. Write it in the comments below. And believe me, I speak from my bitter experience. For the most of my life, I hid myself like a hermit because I didn't like people. You know, I thought I knew things better. You know, I was arrogant. I just didn't want to make the effort. But that's not how you become a champion. It's certainly not how you become a saint. Now, maybe geniuses, you know, they're so right brain or left brain that they just lock themselves into seclusion. But again, it's got to be champion, genius, or saint. You've got to demand more of yourself and the people that are around you. Let me tell you something. Don't even worry about yourself. If you surround yourself with a champion, genius, or saint, they're already going to up your game. You'll already become financially free just by pure association, just because the things that a person like that thinks about, the actions that they take, are pure champion, genius, and saint. I'm just ranting a little bit, guys. Physical culture is more than just building the body. It's about building the mind and the spirit. And one thing that I've come to know in my 73 years on this earth, just kidding, is that you just have to drill down. You have to keep people around you that are champions, geniuses, and saints. Until we meet again, respect to you, strength and honor. We'll talk soon. I'm from Holland. Isn't that weird?